Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Legacy SMP server. It's been a while. I've not made videos from here. I have, however, streamed from here. So if you've missed it, that's on twitch.tv/slicedlime, and also the archives have just gone up on my second channel, Lime Uncut. So you might want to subscribe there if you want to check out what's going on in the live streams, but you don't have time to attend when they're happening. So I'm here planting a bunch of bamboo, and well, we're in our, you know, here, sheep and stuff. So a lot of things have happened. I'm gonna go through. Okay, cool. Yes, I need a whole ton of bamboo for a whole ton of scaffolding, I just realized a while back. Because we've done a bunch of projects, so all of these sheep are here for a purpose. So yes, we have a bunch of sheep. Oh, also we have shaders now, which is nice. So I have a bunch of sheep. Let me show you the reason that I have a bunch of sheep. So before we go there, look at this. Look at this Wigo's airship right next to us, our neighbors. He has an airship. He has this nice little house, and look, it's just so good. Ooh, I haven't seen that. That's new. He has a little flying. I don't know. Oh god, I'm feeling a bit behind. So yeah, we gotta get to stuff here. But first, we're gonna go to the shopping district because I need to show you something over there. Alright, so here we are in the shopping district. Lots of stuff has happened. There's a rocket shop. I bought a bunch of rockets from there. Very, very appreciated. But here, look. Just some advertising going on too. But here, look, this thing. This is my banner shop. Welcome to Lime's Banners. Pay 5 diamonds when you take any banner, then use as many patterns and dyes as you want to make your layers. I've spoken about wanting to make this place, and then we made it during one of our live streams, and I'm super happy about that. So remember to put the patterns back when you're done. That's how it works. So you make one banner. You grab a banner. Let's say I wanted to make, you know, a white banner. So I'll grab a white banner, put my diamonds in there. Very important, very important. Then I'll go here, and look, we have all these patterns. We have the skull charge. That's a kind of tricky one. That is a wither skeleton skull. And then we have the globe one that's traded at max level from a cartographer. So that's also not trivial to get. This one though, this is the big one. This is a notch apple, an enchanted golden apple used up to make a banner pattern. So this is kind of, I found that enchanted golden apple in a spawner that I found, and they are so rare that that got me thinking into making these. And then a flower charge is easy. There's one missing one though. There's supposed to be 5, and the missing one is a creeper skull, and that's got us started. But basically, you take your patterns, you take whatever dice you want. I need to fill in some black because I was low on black, so we have very little black and gray here. But it seems like people are using it anyway. So, ooh, we're missing a loom. Yeah, and then go to a loom, make your banner, and then you're done. So a couple of I think somebody went in here. The culprit has not stepped forward, but I think somebody went in here and pulled a creeper in here, and there was a cauldron here, and there was a loom there, and these were all in disarray. These boxes with like dice were all like these item frames. I don't know. Somebody did something wrong here, but yeah, that's our first shop on the server. Very happy about that. Very happy indeed. But let me show you the other thing that happened then, because we do need that creeper skull. Yeah, so here we are coming back to our little base here, and look at this. There's a big ugly tower here now. Yes, yes indeed. This is because we do need a creeper skull. How do you get a creeper skull? Well, you explode another charged creeper nearby. So how do you get a charged creeper? You have it get hit by lightning during a thunderstorm. How do you, you know, how do you get that? Well, either you're insanely lucky, or you build a big farm, or you try to get a trident. A trident is a good way to do this. So this is a drowned farm. Because of course I had to make a farm. We made this during another live stream too, and I've had enormous problems with it. It's been super ineffective. So I AFK here for an entire night after we did this, and one drowned showed up. So it's pretty bad. Then I went down and lit a bunch of the caves underneath, and I've done a whole bunch of other work around here. Got decent rates out of it, and then the villager down there got killed. So now I've changed it so that there's a turtle egg. It's less efficient, but it won't get killed at least. I have done a whole bunch of like AFKing and killing drowned here and stuff. Let's take a look at that actually. Mobs. Drowned. I've killed 139 drowned at this point. And here's all the stuff that we've gotten as drops. So we got 3 drowned heads, 3 nautilus shells, a whole ton of rotten flesh, and not a single trident. So I don't know what the drop rate is. The rate of this thing is kind of bad still, but yeah. That's not what we're worried about right now. We'll keep AFKing here. We'll keep doing stuff here. I'll try to... it only really works well when I'm alone on the server. I am alone right now, but it's about to be nighttime here, so we should probably do a little bit of sleeping and then we'll go on. But let me tell you about the idea here. The idea here is that we make this into our first big steampunk build. So what is a big tower in a steampunk setting? Well, a lot of people build like clock towers and stuff, but I, seeing this thing, had an idea. What if this tower is our pier, our station for airships? So we're going to build an enormous tower around this, a steampunk build that is gonna act as a kind of steampunky airship mooring station or pier station. And I spent a long time yesterday just doing creative, trying to figure out how I want this thing to look. And, well, I made some decisions. And for those decisions, it turned out I needed some help. So, check this out.
Hey Lime, I hear you're in need of some netherrack. Is that true? Is that the case?
Hey Logic. Yeah, I'm making poor life choices again.
Okay. What are you up to?
Take a look behind you. Take a look at this tower.
What is that?
Well, it's a sewer site, but it's also a drowned farm.
Okay.
And it's like, this is a steampunk area, right? Doesn't this look steampunky?
Well, kind of. Not at the moment, but I'm imagining it will do.
So the exterior of this is going to become an airship mooring tower, pier tower kind of thing.
Oh,
and,
right. Wow. Okay.
I decided that it would be great to use nether bricks for a large part of that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to need a ton of that. Yes.
Okay.
Poor life choices. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah. Let's just check it out. Yes, have a look. Yeah.
There's a stream up here.
That's what I've got. Right. So okay. So yeah, you have to talk me through how this how this is going to operate.
Is it a little cramped up here? That's where the tower is going to be coming. Oh, see ya.
I'll come back up again.
Yeah. Anyway, basically there are a bunch of these water streams. Some for us, and some for the drowned. So they're going to come up here and just basically end up on top of these hoppers so I can kill them.
Right. I see. Okay.
And the idea is I'm going to be swimming in tridents and, nautilus shells and all that stuff. If you look at the chest, this is all the stuff that I've gotten this far. It's abysmally bad. Okay. I've been AFKing forever and I'm not getting anything. But yeah.
Okay.
I have some efficiency problems, let's just say, but at least it's doing something now.
Yeah, it's kind of. I guess it's kind of working in kind of in quotes.
Yeah, it just needs to be more efficient. There's a turtle egg down here and stuff that's like luring them in.
Oh, I see. Right. So they obviously they're spawning in the water and then they get lured in there. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried? Does a villager have a longer range, a longer attraction range?
It does. It also has less HP, so I had a villager here first. It got killed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So the kind of traditional designs use villagers, but I think the AI changed in 1.14 or something, so they keep getting killed on me.
Okay, all right. Well, I've got quite a lot of netherrack here. I've got roughly, I had a quick count of roughly 20 stacks, it looks like, something like that. So
that sounds...
I'm happy to give this to you, happy to pass this over, but maybe we can have some kind of deal. Maybe there's something we can work out here,
Yeah, so is there something you want in return?
Oh, I don't know. That's an interesting proposition. I mean, obviously the easy answer would be some diamonds, but maybe we can make this a bit more interesting. How about, I've got an idea. How about this? How about a favour? You owe me a favour. So I don't know what it'll be just yet, but when I call on you, you have to come over and help me out with whatever this might be in the future. How about that?
All right. Well, I'm intrigued. This is a little dangerous, but I like living on the edge, so sure. I mean, you're doing me a favor now. I'm going to have substantially less mining in front of me because of this, so okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. Sounds like a deal. Can I throw it on here? Yeah, I can. All right, awesome. Right, let me give you all this stuff, and yeah, I look forward to seeing what your airship and the mooring looks like once it's all done.
Oh boy. Thank you very much, sir.
No worries.
Okay, so check this out. I have been arranging my inventory here, preparing for this. So we're going to need to gather a whole bunch of materials for this. So my main materials for covering this whole thing is going to be glass. We're going to want white and blue glass. White is fine. We have, courtesy of the bone shop over there from Logic, we have, like, our free sample is going to last us forever. We have some here, too. I'm going to stash those in there. And then we're going to want blue glass, which might be a problem, actually. I have in my valuables chest. You can see I'm starting to get some semblance of order here. Yeah, we got a bit of lapis. Ideally, we get cornflower or something so that we don't have to use lapis, but yeah, I don't know. Worst case, I think we'll be fine. We're going to need quite a lot of glass, though, so we need more sand, that's for sure. This is quite a tall building. Just this sand took more than 2 full shulker boxes of glass, and we're gonna need more. Granted, it's gonna be a big square. It's gonna be 11 by 11 of glass, but it's also going to contain some other materials, and some of them are gonna be panes. So, yeah, it might get better. We have, yeah. So here's the stuff I got from Logic, plus all the netherrack that I have and all the nether bricks that I smelted. Here's a blank shulker. This one is some andesite, polished andesite, because that's going to be our other main material. So the whole thing is going to be white and blue glass, nether bricks, and andesite. Those are the main, that's the main palette. And then, of course, we need a bunch of bamboo for scaffolding, because honestly, the important part of it is the platform up there, and then we need to build downward. So we're gonna want a lot of scaffolding. And yeah, here's a bunch of andesite. I've not mined a bunch of andesite. I had almost none. But here's a recipe you very rarely use. You can make andesite from diorite and cobblestone. Didn't mind that. I used up all my diorite that way. And that's why that shulker is also full with cobblestone, because if we find more diorite that nobody wants for some reason, then yeah, and then yeah, so I still have some shulker boxes of random garbage. That's true. And here's one that I just put all my extra, like, spare gear in. So we're gonna put that here. So I have 1 piece of coal, but I also have these. But we don't have fortune on a pickaxe, so maybe that's the thing I should be sorting out first. We also don't have mending on this. Sad news. A bunch of our villagers glitched through the walls here. So a zombie glitched through this wall inside and infected the ones, and then they despawned, so there are no villagers in there anymore. And a bunch of them glitched out of the wall into here. They were chilling with the cows all of a sudden, and then they despawned as well. Or I guess they got killed. I tried to put up this barrier, like an emergency thing around it, but I don't think it worked fully. So we lost a whole bunch of villagers. We have a couple in here still that sell stuff, and we have the one in here, I hope, yeah, that sells mending. Heard him turn a page in there. So that one we're holding on tight to. I have a bunch of enchanted books that I got from him. Can't remember. It's just... oh, it's the Fortune 3 and Mending. So we should definitely try for another pickaxe, I think. Alright, well, we have a friend on the roof. Think is maybe this one? Stronghold. This is the one I wanted. I think I put up that note myself because it wasn't labeled. So we need to hit the end. We need to go to the Ender Melon, or I can't even remember what the farm name is, but I don't think you've seen this before. The Ender Melon, yes, okay. Alright, so is Logic the true king of the server? No, 1 diamond. Here. Yes, free entry. But we already know who he is. We were always on Team Logic. Oh god, yes, very loud, as they tend to be these things. I just did a very silly, seeing if Logic is here. I know he did a protection thing, for gear, but I just threw my sword in there. I was trying to get rid of these melons. Oh boy, that is so clumsy. It went into the system somewhere. Finally. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm using up my enchanting storm. I'm using up all of my lapis. I got my sword back thanks to Logic. Thought true king. Savior. Trust my king as savior. Well, so here's what happened. I ended up spending considerably more time here than I had intended. Let's see. Let's see if I can throw out some pearls without eating something I want this time. Throw out the melons too. We don't need them. Yes, but I got a whole bunch of stuff really good here. So we got Smite 5 on this, which is really cool. I do want efficiency and mending on it. We'll put that on later. We'll put power onto this bow, which has infinity now, which is really good. So we'll put power 5 on that when we get back home. It really needs an unbreaking, but whatever. Maybe we can just enchant the bow. But I used up almost all my lapis. Look, this is the last little pieces I have. So that's interesting. All right. Oh boy, okay, well, we're just about done. I'm doing what appears to be my favorite pastime nowadays. It's digging down pillars, so way up there is where we started. We've dug all the way down here. Got a whole ton of... let's stand here so we don't update some gravel. It would be very silly to fall into the lava after all of that. But yeah, we have this and we have the other shulker that I showed before, full of netherrack. I also got a bunch of blaze rods. Maybe we can use those for fuel if needed. Always good to have. So I suppose that means let's go back up. I have no idea how much material I will need for this, but I'm hoping that basically a full shulker is good enough to get us a decent amount of the way. Okay, well, I've been mining here for a bit. Quite a bit, actually. We now have 2 full shulkers of sand and a bit extra. Why are those not stacking? Okay, cool. So I think we'll leave it there. I don't know how much glass this project is gonna need. I'm guessing more than this, but I don't actually know. Okay, so last stop. We're in Germ's flower shop. He has 2 diamonds per stack of cornflowers. I think that's a better idea than to try to get these myself, and I'm out of lapis, so let's do it. I'm also running low on diamonds, but a stack should do. Let's do it. Thank you, Germ. Pleasure doing business. Let's go get this project started. Alright, realized I wasn't recording there for a bit. We have set up scaffolding and now building the platform. So this platform... Of course I gotta start making mistakes as soon as I start recording. This platform is basically gonna be the landing kind of place. So if you were coming here with an airship, you'd line up with this platform and then people would disembark onto here. So I went and got 52 dark oak logs. I realized I forgot a material. I want a whole bunch of dark oak buttons. Okay, well, it turned into night, and that made one thing clear. I need some lighting in this thing, so I'm going to get some glowstone or something, I think. And we're gonna stick that into this, so you can't really see it here. Hold up. We got some little like pattern mode. Let's see. Let's go sleep. Got a little pattern going there, and it's nice if we are able to get some lighting on the inside of that. So that's what I'm gonna try. Oh, he has a trident. Oh. Yeah, so, well, we built the top part of this pillar. It has a little bit of a zigzag pattern to it, like this, and it's proving to be incredibly difficult to build in survival. I built like a test version of it in creative. It was fine. This is not fine. It's taken forever, but oh well, what can you do? But we're gonna have 3 of these kind of arrow-like things. They're kind of wrapping around the corner here. So that's that pillar done to this point. I think this one turned out to be not so useful, the central one. It is kind of nice that it connects up, I guess, but yeah, I think we might take that down, put one up, and build the other pillar on the, like in this corner here, and then we can fill in with glass just to see how one side looks at the top. Well, okay. It looks like we've done nothing, but it's taken enormous amounts of time. It's kind of nice though, I think. So what I intend is that it continues a little bit further down, and then we're gonna broaden the towers and then continue going. But I think we want to test out the glass section. So, and once we've done that, we've seen one side of the building. Whew. I can't see what's going on. Okay, not that, that. And then one more of these. So here's the pattern. It's basically a blue square, but with panes in the corner instead of full blocks. And then all of the stuff in the center is going to be white. Okay, up there has a trident. Enchanted, no less. Drop it! Oh. Well, there's some scaffolding in the way, but here's the initial result. Oh my lord. It's taking so long, it's very clear that we will not finish this today. But it's a good start, ain't it? I think it'll look pretty good when we're done. But yeah, there's a ton of work left. So I think to finish this off, let's maybe work a bit on the building up here, because there's supposed to be like a building here, and that will be at least something we can finish. Alright, sun is setting, this build is done. Let's fly. Where in the world are my rockets? Guess I stashed them. Here's how it looks now. I think this is going to be a fine build. It's just taking forever. So, we shall continue, ladies and gentlemen, but not quite now. This is enough for today. I do want to get this video done today, because tomorrow is our mini charity lime stream thing. We're going to do a 12-hour stream tomorrow. I guess we'll continue this build and a lot of other things. It's going to be a charity stream benefiting... Well, we'll be raising funds for the fight against this coronavirus that is having us all locked down at home. So please do show up, even if you don't normally watch streams. It will be awesome to try to get that as big as possible. And it'll be 12 hours mostly from this server. I'm not sure that will be entirely from the server. We'll see what we come up with during the stream as well. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. We have a lot to build still, but I'm happy to get going at least. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been slicedlime. We're on the Legacy SMP server. I'll see you all later, hopefully tomorrow.